What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we're now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. Much similar, much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box that I opened up last year, which I got very lucky with this one. A collector's rare Beat Cup from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely beautiful, you guys. And the reason why I'm bringing this card up, showing it off to you guys, is because the collector rare version, I believe the super rare versions are all going to be going up in price with all the new dark based decks that are coming out in the format. So be sure to pick yourself up a few of these. But for me, I'm getting my copy graded, but I never came up with a good opportunity to do so. But with that being said, if you guys want to see these boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than literally over 80% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys aren't even subscribed. And to top it all off, we gotta get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have yet to subscribe, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I know that it's not part of today's video, but I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this: Would you consider Damian Priest to be the worst Money in the Bank briefcase holder in history? Let me know down in the comments below, and let me know why you think that he is or is not. Let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, we actually have something very interesting to talk about, and it's the fact that Pete Dunne has now moved to being a producer. Now, I know what you guys is now. I'm not so sure how I'm gonna title this video, but I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, wait a minute, a producer? Is he retiring or something? No, actually, he is not. He's not retiring, but he's actually being a producer for the upcoming brand new series that will be streamed on X. I believe April 3rd, which is actually just in about a week. Which is actually, I believe, in about a week or so. And if my memory serves correct, I believe it's supposed to be tape. They're supposed to be doing. There's supposed to be broadcast on X like every like Wednesday on the eve of like Friday Night SmackDown or something like that. But apparently the one name who's been serving as producer for a lot of the matches that are on WWE Speed is none other than the second longest reigning NXT UK champion of all time, the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Fightful Select actually reported saying that Dunne was listed as the sole producer for 2 Speed matches that were taped prior to last Friday's SmackDown, which featured Tyler Bate facing off against Angel Garza of Legado del Fantasma, and then of course Cedric Alexander going one-on-one with Odyssey Jones, who we haven't seen Odyssey Jones in WWE in quite some time, but only because of the fact that there's really nothing going on for Jones. WWE has like nothing for him, and if that's the case, then I mean, have him go be on fucking main event, or have him go back to NXT or something. That's how I see it. However, we don't really know if WWE has plans for Pete Dunne to produce more matches in the future, or whether or not this was a one-off like experiment. However, we do know that he is a vastly experienced veteran of the Square Circle, despite his young age, despite how old he is now. He's actually funny enough, if you can believe this, he's actually 30 years old, which is absolutely insane. However, we do know that he won't switch to a full-time to be a full-time producer. I think this is how it's only for what you call it. Excuse me. However, we do know that as far as WWE Speed, we know that the matches will have a maximum length of 5 minutes and will air exclusively on X, which is obviously Twitter, later on in the spring, which is supposed to be April 3rd. And WWE has quietly been taping these matches before Raw and SmackDown within the last several weeks. So honestly, the idea of Pete Dunne being a producer, it's a great idea, but again, it's as we just found out, we don't know if Dunne is going to be doing this, being a producer for Speed, for the long term, or if this is just like a one-off deal. We don't really know. Excuse me. However, we do know, and I've heard some rumors that supposedly this has been a one-off deal, and apparently, excuse me. Apparently the idea for Dunne to be a producer for not just for WWE Speed, but also for main event, rumors have it that it's gonna be a long-term deal. And if it is gonna be a long-term deal, it questions whether or not it'll it'll interfere with Dunne's role on SmackDown, being a part of the being a part of the New Catch Republic alongside Tyler Bate. Which again, it's possible that it could interfere, but we don't really know for sure. And also with the fact that they're now in the finals of the tournament, in the finals of the tournament to qualify to compete at WrestleMania for the tag titles in the six-pack ladder match. I believe they're facing off against Legado. Yeah, they're facing off against Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo of Legado del Fantasma. And then I believe the OC. No, not the OC. A-Town Down Under, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory are facing off against the Street Profits, which that's gonna be a hell of a fight. But this one, New Catch Republic and Legado, that's gonna be a hell of a fight. But knowing Rey Mysterio, he might get involved, and this could set up Dom, for a rematch between Rey Mysterio and his son Dom, which I'm all for it. But I think we all want to see Santos Escobar versus Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania. I think that's what the fans truly want. But going back to this, funny enough, I think the only other person that's still on the active roster, but is a producer, is actually Bobby Roode, and I talked about him and his role in WWE in a recent video, which you guys can definitely check out. But Roode said that he was done. He was done competing in the ring full time. If he did come back to the ring, it would be like a once in a blue moon type of deal, which I don't blame him. I don't blame him whatsoever. Obviously, he's dealt with a lot of injuries, so you can't really blame the guy. But with Dunne, I don't know. I think him becoming a producer is, in my opinion, I feel like that it will interfere with his role as part of the New Catch Republic, and the reason why I say that, excuse me, the reason why I say that is because of the fact that Dunne is still in the prime of his career. He's already at the point right now where he and Tyler Bate, everyone knows that the rivalry that those two had, it goes back years. It goes back years, all the way back to their days, when they were just teenagers, in the UK, wrestling on the UK independent scene, and then making their way into the WWE, being a part of the first ever NXT UK tournament finals. Come on. The rivalry they've had is only what made the team stronger, and I feel like with Dunne as a producer, it interferes with what matters most to Dunne, and what matters most is becoming tag team champions alongside Tyler Bate. So, but that's just me. That's just me. I don't know if he will become a producer full time. Not sure what's gonna go down. But I will say this: New Catch Republic has been on a roll as of late. Ever since ever since qualifying to become the #1 contenders for the tag titles in Perth, Australia, which in which, if you guys are like me, were like me, and you stayed up all night to watch it, props to you guys for watching Elimination Chamber. Crazy, absolutely crazy. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more WWE topic videos in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below. Excuse me. As will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.